Shemel Shai. Shemel Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Shalom, shalom. I'm the Ak Yanasha, and I'm back in the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, bringing hopefully an edifying and exhortative message to the hopeful elect. Before we get into it, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadesh. Double honors and salutations to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the 144,000 male prophets. And shalom to the rest of the 1/3, consisting of men, women, and children. So this video is going to be titled Fourth Quarter. Okay? And I got that from the older brother Yeremiah. You know, he's constantly, emphasizing how we are in the fourth quarter, so if we are in the fourth quarter, that means we don't have much time left, and that means we ought to put our best foot forward and go all out, right? That's what that means. Okay, so we just finna get into a few scriptures. So the first one right here is Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 7, and I love this one. This is really like almost a starting point, before I start prophesying. All right, so this is Jeremiah 30 and 7, and it say, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Right, so everything that you see going on in the world right now, with these draconian laws, with these LA riots, with these wars, what I'm saying, man. All of these trouble, all of this, everything that's going on, wars, rumors of wars, famines, all of that, right? All of that is just the beginning, okay? We know the time that we're getting ready to enter in, and the time that we're getting ready to have to ultimately go through, right? It's going to be a time like never before. It's going to be a time like never before, okay? Meaning this is going to be a new experience for us, right? So if that's the case, we must be given 144% energy. Why? Because at the end of the day, this is a day like never before. All right, a day of tribulation and terror and all kind of destruction on the wicked, okay? And on the wicked 2/3 of Israel, okay? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and to furthermore prove that this is a time like never before, this right here is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, and it say, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time, and all that thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book." Okay, so as you can see, man, this is going to be such a crazy time that Micah Allah, okay, Micah Allah, the archangel, one of Yahweh Shai's right hand mans, man, he's getting ready to have to stand up, and we're going to have divine intervention, man. That's how crazy it's getting ready to get out here. All right, so with that being said, you have to ask yourself, how should you be, right? You should be putting your best foot forward. All right, so one more scripture, and I'm gonna close it off. So this right here is Acts chapter 14 and 22, and it say, "Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of power." Right, so I'm gonna highlight through much tribulation, okay? So this is not going to be a walk in the park. This is going to be, again, a time like never before. And through much tribulation are we going to get the reward that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has prepared for us before the foundation of the world. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to say hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Gods of the earth are coming!
Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightened, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Sion were hot, and ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin returned, before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
We must appease them, face their wrath.
The heat is unbearable today.
Don't speak of the elect, they might hear.
It's so hot out here, I can barely breathe.
This sun is brutal, when will we get a break?
The elect are coming.
The gods of the earth are coming.
Lasers gonna come out of our eyes and fuck you up. Lasers gonna come out of our mouth. Look, when we come back down there, some of you crackers are gonna try us, and we're gonna have fun fucking your asses up. You know? Like Pinhead. We coming like Pinhead on your ass. We coming like, but we gonna say, let the games begin and commence to fucking your ass up. Look, when we come back down there, some of you crackers are gonna try us, and we're gonna have fun fucking your asses up. You know? Like Pinhead. We coming like Pinhead on your ass. We coming like, but we gonna say, let the games begin and commence to fucking your ass up.
The elect are coming. The gods of the earth are coming. We must appease them or face their wrath.
The heat is unbearable today.
Don't speak of the elect, they might hear.
It's so hot out here, I can barely breathe.
This sun is brutal, when will we get a break?
The elect are coming.
The gods of the earth are coming.